Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is Brittany. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my Sephora Vib sale recommendations, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys what is on my wish list. With the Sephora Vib sale, they do have some discounts depending on what beauty insider you are. So the top tier, which is the Sephora Rouge, they get 20% off. The Sephora Vib is going to get 15% off, and then Sephora Insider, you're going to get 10% off. So the Sephora Rouge, you can start shopping on October 28th. The sale will go until November 7th, so you have to go on their site to see like when the dates are and everything. It's free to sign up, and the tier that you're on is based on how much you spend in a year. Personally, I am Sephora Rouge, but I only really shop at Sephora probably like 3 times a year. 2 of the times are during the Vib sale, and then the other time is like when I don't want to wait that long to in between the sales. So this is when you get like some of the more expensive things at Sephora when they're on sale, and then anything that is Sephora brand, I'm pretty sure is 30% off. And I have some things on my list that I want that Sephora brand, so I'm going to share with you guys stuff that I actually really like. This list is not super long. If you watch some of my makeup videos, I recently posted a neutral makeup video and my current makeup favorites. Some of those items will be featured in this video. Bless you. Some of those items will be featured in this video. If you like my hair, this is Sensational's Butter Lace 10. I reviewed her last year, and I did do like a revisit on my TikTok and Instagram. I think that's going to be up before this. It might be. So if you want some information about this wig and how I got it together, you can watch the original video, or you can watch the update a year later on my TikTok and Instagram, which is iFancyCupcakes. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about, I'm going to try to do all the makeup first, and then we'll get into fragrance and some hair stuff and some skincare. So we're going to do makeup first. So anybody who has been watching my channel for the last 4 years and you watch my makeup content, you know that I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. That's the only palette I have on this list, and I was considering buying a new palette during this sale, just because I haven't bought a lot of eyeshadow palettes in a long time. But it's a reason why I've had this for so long and it's like falling apart, because I use it all the time. It has everything that you need. It has a lot of neutrals in here, and it has a lot of berries and shimmer tones and mattes. It has a nice matte black in here, and I love how the mattes blend out. But it's just a great palette to have. You can do more everyday looks, or you can do more dramatic and bridal and special occasion looks with that palette. Highly recommend it. I highly recommend it all the time. I still have the palette I got 4 years ago. It still works, okay? I don't think I'm going to replace it, but I kind of need to, because it fell out the other day and the mirror is gone. It might be time to replace this, okay, during this sale. I'm going to go ahead and mention my lipstick, and I didn't even have it on this list. It's right in front of me. The Fenty Beauty Stunner Lip Paint in Uncensored. It's a nice red. This is going to be really nice for the holidays. But today, I just wanted to wear red. I had on black originally, this black from Smashbox, but it was just like too much black because I had on the black hair, the black shirt, and then the black lips. So I took it off. I outlined it with the MILANI Cashmere, which is like a eggplant kind of color. And then I put this on top of it, and it created a really beautiful kind of ombre effect. Very beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, this is going to be my red for Christmas time. The Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Now, I just ran out of it like 2 weeks ago, and I have that in my cart to purchase again. So definitely during these sales, stock up on your holy grails and the stuff that you love. But it's a nice time to try other things that you probably wouldn't try if it wasn't on sale, because it's more expensive. But this spray is really good. I have used the Urban Decay All Nighter spray, but I just lean towards this now. If it works for me and I have no issues with it, I'm going to repurchase it. And I don't feel like I get super greasy after a while with it. I think I just blot maybe a little bit, especially like during the summertime. But during the fall, winter, because I have dry skin, I probably don't even have to worry about that. Like, just blot a little bit with that spray and I'm good to go. So that's a really good setting spray. Right now, until I get that spray, I'm using the MILANI Make It Last natural finish. This is the original one. I'm using that right now until I get that one. But that one's good too, but the hype is real. I think it's really good. It's a really good setting spray. The foundation I've been raving about for a while is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in the shade Huahan. This is like a TikTok made me buy it kind of foundation. It was like solidified when I heard Jackiana say that she likes it. Jackiana said she likes it. So it's a very natural finish and you look very like glowy. I just love this foundation. This is really exclusively what I've been using for months now. And you guys know I love my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. Still love that in the shade Coffee, I believe. But I've been wearing this foundation a lot. I wear it all the time. It's really, really good. I mean, if you are somebody who wears makeup a lot, you probably have a lot of this stuff. But of course, the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I use that every single day. Every time I use my makeup, I set it under my eyes and anywhere I place my highlighter, my highlight, my concealer. It's just a classic. Now, I have heard people say the One Size setting powder is really good too. Miss Chrissy recommended that and I might try that out and put that in my cart. So I wanted to mention a makeup brush. It's dirty because I just used it, but it is the Fenty Beauty Face Brush in 125. So I use this to blend out my contour. I like that it's a smaller brush than, let's say, like this contour brush that I have here. This one's a lot bigger in comparison to that. I like how small that is, so you can be a little bit more precise when, you know, blending out your contour. It's just really nice. I think I just bought this on a whim and it just turned out that I really, really like it. Okay, the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush. Like, that's something like I hear about on everybody's list. I have it in the shade Joy, but I do have it in my cart in a different color, and I'll tell you guys about that in a little bit. So I have it in the shade Joy, which is like a coral color, and then I topped it today with some Kokie Cosmetics blush in Tease. So this is drugstore, so I topped it with that, but it comes out like super bright, so it looks like it would be really intimidating and like just too bright, but once you blend it out, it's not super bold and stuff, so you never have to worry about that. And this is gonna last forever. Even though this is a small container, it's gonna last forever. This is what I'm using right now, which is the e.l.f. Power Grip primer here. The OG that everybody used before this came out was the Milk Hydro Grip primer. It's a more expensive version of this, but it does the same thing. So if you want to save money, definitely go with the e.l.f. Power Grip primer here. It has that nice hydrating feel, and everybody recommends this for dry skin and for all skin types, so that's really nice. If you want to save, go with this, but if you don't mind splurging, you know, with a VIB sale, go with the Milk Hydro Grip primer because I think it's really good too. And I love how that feels on my skin, especially now that I have drier skin. It has like this hydrating feel to it. Okay, let's get into some skincare. I don't have a lot of skincare on here, but just the stuff that I, you know, actually really use a lot. So I have the Wishlist Oat Cleansing Balm. So I started using cleansing balms last year in 2021 when I started to take my skincare seriously. So that's your pre-cleanse. So before you wash your face with your cleanser, you pre-cleanse with a cleansing balm to kind of double cleanse, so your skin is even more cleansed and everything by the end of your skincare routine. And I've never tried the Wishlist, you know, cleansing balm before the last VIB sale, but Andrea Renee, she recommended it in her video and I just put it in my cart, and I didn't realize it was so affordable. It's only like $10. I thought everything at Sephora was expensive, but they do have some more affordable brands at Sephora, and this is really good. And it comes in a squeeze bottle, because I've tried some other cleansing balms that came in a jar and I just didn't like dipping my hands in it like that. So I do prefer that it's in a squeeze bottle. Here, the Paula's Choice Liquid Exfoliant. So I use that after my toner, and it's literally what it says. It's a liquid exfoliant. So I was used to exfoliants being like little scrubs and stuff like that, like little beads, and then, you know, scrubbing your face to death. but it's a liquid exfoliant. So I use that. You can use it every day because it's a daily exfoliant. And Miss Chrissy put me on to that. Her advice was not to like overuse it, especially if you have sensitive skin or you're trying to get used to that particular product. I kind of use mine every other day. It just depends on what my skin needs. And this next product is a sunscreen. Oh, here it is. Okay. Here it is right here. If you guys can see that. This is the Shiseido Clear Sunscreen Stick in SPF 50+. I love that it's in like it looks kind of like a deodorant container, so you can push it up. So you just put it all over your face before you do your makeup. And I just think that's so convenient to have to put it on your face like that instead of like a lotion. I like this. Yeah, so this is nice, especially if you're looking for a sunscreen for your face that doesn't leave you ashy looking. Now we're gonna get into some fragrances. I only have 2 on here. And that's because I don't like buying a whole bunch of perfumes and stuff because they can be super expensive, okay? So I have to really like it to recommend it. So I started using K. Ollie, I think this time last year, K. Ollie Vanilla 28. If you're somebody who likes a classic vanilla scent, then boom, there you go right there. There you go right there with that one. I used to love it last year. Now that I've tried like other scents from other brands, like it's kind of on the back burner, but it's really nice. And I do have another K. Ollie scent in my cart, and I'm going to tell you guys about that in a little bit. Now this one is a must for me. It smells amazing. I bought the travel size last year, but now I'm getting like a bigger bottle of it. It's the Clean Reserve fragrance in the one that's called Skin. Yeah, it's called Clean Classic, and this is the one in Skin. From the fragrance family, Warm and Spicy. And the scent type is Warm and Sweet Gourmands. So I like those more sweet smells. It smells so good. They do say it has hints of vanilla in it, and that's probably why I like it, because I do like vanilla scents. But I think that smells so good. It's really hard for me to describe because I'm not one of those people that knows notes and how it projects and all that kind of stuff. But I love that. I feel like men can wear that one too. It kind of has like a unisex kind of smell. Okay, so I just put this on my hands because they were looking real ashy. Okay, so this time of year, I would recommend the 54 Thrones African Beauty Butter. Okay, so I saw this company on Shark Tank last year, and then I realized they were at Sephora. So I have some right here. They have a mini gift set that comes with 3 different scents. So I got the gift set for myself last year, and I have one myself. I have 2 of them, and then I gave one to Adrian. So sometimes lotion is just not enough. You need something thicker. So this is like shea butter, really thick. You have to warm it up because I remember when I first got it, it was like really solid. So it's really thick. Hope you guys can see that. But sometimes you need something thicker, especially in the winter time. So you say nice and hydrated there, okay? This one kind of smells like peppermint. Which one is this? This one is the Egyptian lavender and Moroccan mint. So this is really nice here. Yeah. And the last thing, they sell Olaplex items at Sephora. They sell it on Amazon too, but if you might want to pick up some Olaplex items. If you watch one of my recent videos where I talk about my natural hair, I have been on a natural hair journey this year with like growing it out and making it healthier. And my hairstylist recommended that I use the Olaplex system, but it's really for every hair type. So she recommended that I use Olaplex 3, 4, and 5, but your hair might need something else. And it's been working out for me. And she uses it at the salon on my hair as well. So they can be very expensive, like $30 a bottle, and it'll be like a small bottle. So, you know, stock up during this sale here. So I'm going to tell you guys what I have in my cart. So my cart right now is loaded. So I'm going to take some of this stuff out, but yeah, not everything. So I'm going to try the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Longwear Foundation. And I think I'm gonna pick up shade 10 Neutral, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna buy my stuff online, and if it doesn't work once it gets here, I'm gonna return it to the store. I am picking up a bigger bottle of the Clean Reserve classic fragrance in the scent Skin. I love the travel size, so I want to get the bigger bottle this time. Re-upping on the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless setting spray that I was telling you guys about. It's really good, so I'm gonna buy it again. I'm gonna pick up the travel size of the K. Ollie Eden Juicy Apple fragrance. I heard that was good for fall when I was on TikTok, so I'm gonna pick up the travel size before I commit to anything bigger. I'm gonna pick up one of the Rare Beauty liquid blushes, either Happy or Lucky. I don't think I need both of them. They're both pink, and I really do love pink blush. The Happy one is a lighter pink color, and the Lucky one is like a hot pink. Now, this foundation here is going crazy on TikTok. Like, oh my gosh. It's the House Labs by Lady Gaga foundation. It's the Triclone Skin Tech Medium Coverage Foundation. And I think I'm gonna go with the shade 370 because I went on the House Labs website and got my skin tone matched on there. But from the reviews I've watched, of course on TikTok, people getting paid and stuff, it's kind of hard to understand their opinion because sometimes I feel like they're putting too much sauce on there. But from like some of the super honest reviews, some people were saying that the shades where it would say like neutral would look more warm, and I would see how that looks on people and it would look like it was too warm. So some of the colors are off, but I'm gonna see what 370 medium neutral looks like on my complexion. I'm gonna take a chance and buy that. I'm considering getting the Tatcha Dewy Skin Plumping Hydrating Moisturizer. I've been using a different moisturizer for the last few months, and I just want to try something else. I've tried the mini size of that before, like a sample size, and I really liked it, and I think that'll be really good for my dry skin, especially now during this time of year. Okay, so I have the Necessaire deodorant gel. Okay, so it has AHA and niacinamide in it, and I have the eucalyptus scent in my cart, but they do have an unscented one. But this lady on TikTok was saying how good it is, and it's a more of a natural deodorant, but it doesn't like burn your armpits and turn them a different color. Because right now, my armpits are a different color. Okay, they are super itchy and stuff like that. I don't think the deodorant I'm using right now is good for me, so I want to try something else. And I've heard good things about this particular deodorant, and I'll try to update you guys because in the winter time I'm going to try to get my armpits together and have it blend with the rest of my body, which leads me to the next product in my cart, which is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Exfoliating Toning Solution. I have looked up on TikTok from different women of how you can lighten up your armpits so it matches the rest of your body, and a lot of people swear by this, and I love that it's affordable. It's only $10, and the best time to experiment with that is now during the fall winter. So I'm gonna try and see how long it takes for me to get that together with this product and how well it works. So I might update you guys in April during the next VIB sale and see how well that works. I have a lot of stuff in my cart. Doesn't mean I'm getting it. Okay, so I have the Mason Margiela replica travel spray in Coffee Break. I do love the smell of coffee. I don't drink coffee all the time, but I really love the smell of it. So I'm thinking about getting that. I have the Sephora Collection Pro Foundation brush in the number 56. It just looks like a really nice brush to use, and anything that is a Sephora brand is going to be 30% off. So I'm gonna do that. Now this is the big ticket item that I have in my cart here. So, but I'm still kind of like, I don't know if I want to get it because it's so expensive. Even with a discount, it's expensive. It's the Danessa Myricks Beauty Lightwork Volume 4 Transcendence Palette. It's $125. So if I was gonna get this palette, it would be best for me to get it right now. The way people swatch it on their eyes is like no other glitter I've seen. I don't even really like eyeshadow palettes like I used to before the pandemic, but this one got me excited. So I really think I might pick this up. I think I might pick up this palette just so I can see, you know, what it's hitting for. It looks very, very beautiful, and I've never tried anything from Danessa Myricks, but I've heard really great things like from tons of people. So I might go ahead and drop that coin. I might go ahead and do that. So. And I also have the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. So this one is cheaper than the Tatcha one, so I might go with this one instead of the Tatcha one. But that's what I have in my cart, but that doesn't mean I'm getting everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you are interested in any of the products that I mentioned in this video, please consider shopping through my links, because I do get a small commission every time you shop through my link, and that helps out my channel and I would really appreciate it. So please consider doing that. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you're notified every time I do uploads. I have a lot of good content coming for you guys, and I have a lot of good content already on my channel. So if you are new here, you know, stay a while, look at all of my content here. I have almost 10 years of content on this channel, and you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at iFancyCupcakes, because I do have some content on there that's just specific for those platforms. So I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.